from TJ. We played quite a few when I started the show. Road Trip is his hot new CD that he had released. And welcome back to the show, TJ.
Thank you. Thanks. It's good to be on the show again.
Thanks, my friend. Tell us what's happening. I know it's so hot. I like to talk about different parts of the world when I chat with you guys. It's very hot over you guys, too, in Europe, you were telling me? Over your way?
This, as said to you before we got on air here, it's the first day in a long time that we're under 86 degrees. And it's been a very, very hot summer. And so I have 4 weeks of vacation, and this is my last week. So it's been good. A lot of, taking swims in the pool and in the ocean, too.
Yeah, super.
Yeah.
Let's review some of them songs again. When I love to play Road Trip, I love to tell everybody it was a true story going on down I-75. Tell us how that all came to be for our listeners today. Thanks.
Yeah, I was... my former drummer, he is from Florida, and he married his Swedish wife down in Sarasota. So we flew there, celebrated their marriage for a couple of days, and then we took a truck and drove up through Florida, Georgia, and into Tennessee, back to Nashville, and made a couple of stops along the way, and spent a few days in Nashville, and then flew back home. So it's all those things in the song took place.
I'm interested. How does that come together? That like that one part where you got kind of the shifter going up. Is that put together on your trip when you come back home, or is that just like pieces and pieces? That's so interesting how you guys come up with your magical tunes you do.
I sort of, I was planning on doing a song before we got there, road trip, because I knew what was going to happen. I knew that we were spending a couple of days in Sarasota and drive north from there. So I already had a plan. And then I sort of collecting memories, in my mind. And then when I got back, I wrote the song. Took me half an hour, maybe.
Really? Because, the cool part is like you got the DJ on the radio for you, doing the road trip all the way along. And again, it's just a fan. That's what reaches everybody. And stuff like I'm trying to do, just the fun. It sounds like a road trip song. And, and off of that, you also have the river. Now that is pretty much where you're growing up. Can you tell us a little bit about that again? I always like to tell everybody about the salmon growing up in the nice nature by yourself in Stockholm.
Yeah. It's one of Sweden's biggest salmon rivers and sea trout rivers. And I grew up there, and I spent days and nights and all my free time down there with my friends, and we learn how to fish from the older guys and the men, and also learn how to drink beer, of course, as I sing in the song. And it was a great time. So and the life in the village from 1st of April and to the last of September was. The life in the village was awesome. It's anglers from Germany and U.S. and UK and all over the place came there to fish. We met a lot of interesting people.
Well, the neat thing reading about that now, I got a history degree, so I just love to see things in the past, and that's old school. You're talking 1300, 1400 houses building at that time. This is a life tradition that we're talking about when you're on this river, I guess. And how has climate change, or how has that changed over the last couple of years from you? Have you seen any differences there?
The climate?
Yeah, like the river rising or anything like that, because it's,
No, it's pretty much the same. Hot, dry summers like this one. I just looked at some photos from the river. A friend of mine, I posted them on Facebook. And a couple of months ago, the water was high over the limit of over the bank, so to speak, and now it's 3 feet under, so it's very dry, and we need rain.
Yeah, yeah.
And hopefully it will come tomorrow. It says it will rain all day, so hopefully it pours down. We need it.
Thanks, buddy. And just love reviewing the topics again. Magoo, TJ Leonard is my guest. He's in Sweden right now. I'm here in the States in the Milwaukee area. The one other song I love to play all the time is Redneck Neighborhood from your Chestnut Band. Tell me a little about that, how that came to be your band at that time. I love that jam.
Chestnut Band, it was really from the beginning. It was, we are a couple of guys from when we went to music school, and everyone grew up and got regular jobs and stuff. Some went pro, but a couple of us, we had regular jobs and then were playing at the side. And we started this band just to relax and have a good time once a week, and started to sound pretty good after a while, and recorded an EP and got gigs, here in Sweden and in Denmark and stuff like that. So yeah, but folks starting to drop off, family, we got kids, and we took in substitutes for the bass player, for the guitar player, and suddenly it was a band with only substitutes.
Yes.
And me.
Yes.
So
yes.
Then I decided to release my music under my name.
Gotcha.
Instead. So, but it was a great time, and as I said, former drummer was from that band that got married in Florida.
Well, I love that song, Redneck Neighborhood. I play it all the time. I lead it off a lot of my shows. It's just got a great opening jam feel to it. So,
thanks. I'm glad you like it.
Love it. I got a couple more songs I want to talk about. Up That Hill and High on Living, and I will play those right after we get done chatting quick. Tell us a little about Up That Hill. I think that's a kind of a life story that you did.
Yeah, Up on That Hill. Yeah, it is. It's not. Most of the things I write is about myself. This is a little about me, more about other. I was thinking about, a lot of kids, all the divorce that happens, and how the kids, get in between, and that they can't really decide for themselves. They're in the hands of us adults, and so. But I've had my share of it, so it's a little bit about me, but not that much. It's sort of made up.
Gotcha.
But and you were talking about High on Living.
Yeah, High on Living. Yeah, that one too.
Yeah, that one. That is about me. What I like to do. I like to fish and hunt. Drink beer now and then, and yeah, that's about me. What I love to do. My family, my wife, it's my story.
I love that, and that's the thing about music, that you guys can bring out your own personality, and everybody can share it, and we all can relate with the lyrics and the melodies that you're creating, TJ. And I know you were mentioning that you're taking a little break right now, but you'll be coming out with some stuff as things come together. So we'll send you some music karma your way, and hopefully in the next 6 months, a year, we'll have some brand new tunes. But I'm going to keep jamming you all the time, my friend. I love playing you on my show.
Well, thanks, Tom. I appreciate it so much.
And
you will get new songs. As I told you before, I collect ideas, I record them, and save them for, there's a winter coming, and it's dark and cold out here, so you don't want to be outside. It's perfect time to write. Put your songwriting mode on.
Yeah, and anything you want to share as a sample. And again, my show is just a good karma thing. It doesn't have to be new, old. It's just saying hello, getting out there, everybody hear ya. And that's all we're trying to do on the little Magoo. And you're the best, TJ. Thanks for coming in again today.
Thank you for having me, Tom. Have a good one.
Thanks, buddy. TJ Leonard, Stockholm, Sweden. Just a little catch up on the Magoo. God bless, sir. We'll talk to you soon, okay?
You too. Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye. Oh, is that awesome? I love trying to do that stuff. That's just improv interview on my own. So, of course it's on my own. All right, let's carry on. Remember those? Let's do High and Living. I'm not sure if I finished that one, but let's do it again. We can do that. Thanks. If it'll play. Oh, it's playing. I just couldn't hear it. Thanks, everybody.